Love it when we go live at one go, first shot. Okay, great. Believe it or not, it's Sunday yet again. So 7 days since the last gratitude. Isn't it amazing? Really is amazing. But that means if you're here and you've been with me previously, we have a lot to be thankful for, because there are some people who are no longer with us, which brings me to gratitude for this week. Before I talk about the leadership lesson, today would have been my dad's 89th birthday. Today, July 27th. So happy birthday to Dad. Happy heavenly birthday. He passed away 6th of July, just shy of his 86th birthday. But we still consider it 86th. So yeah, he lived a long life. So that's one thing I'm grateful for, that he lived a long life. He lived, health-wise was not great, but we did get to spend time with him up until when he passed away. I saw him a day before he passed, the day before. And considering that I don't live in the same place that he did, it's a blessing for me that I was able to see him before he passed away. I saw him not thinking this would be my last time, but alas, I did see him. It was the last time, but I did see him, and I'm grateful for that moment, that time. So, what are you grateful for? We're starting a new week. It's always great to start the week with gratitude, just reflecting on us being here, what has happened in the previous week. Lots of losses this week. A couple of the celebrity passing. One that was shocking was Malcolm Jamal Warner, who Theo. I grew up watching Cosby Show, so to think that he's younger than I am and he's gone, that was shocking. That was shocking. More reason to be thankful, and my condolences to his family. And also, I don't know Hulk Hogan too much, but I know he passed away. I mean, I saw him, but I don't know that. I never really watched him. And there was somebody else. Osborne. Osborne also passed away. So several people passed away. But then people pass away, people are born, and those of us in between get to celebrate that we're still here. There's a reason we're still here. There's a reason. I believe there's a reason we're still here. So, and one of the reasons is, the reality is we will always have problems. I know, what a thing to think about. Problems. You're thinking of gratitude and then you're saying problems. Well, that is the reality, because problems give life meaning. If you think about it, it's a different way to think about problems. But because we have problems, we think of ways to solve the problems. And that's why we have purpose when we think about the problem that we can solve. Imagine if there was no problems. We can think about it like if there was no problems, but problems actually give us meaning, it gives life meaning. I haven't really thought about it, and I'm preparing for this lesson because I would rather not have any problems. But because we have problems, we look for ways to solve the problems, and it gives us meaning for life. Yes, makes us think of how can I solve this situation that I'm in. Makes us think in terms of what strategies can I use to overcome these challenges. So the main obstacle that, for example, a powerboat has is to overcome the water against the propeller. If it weren't for this same resistance, the boat will not move. So think about a speedboat. Because it has resistance from the water against the propeller, it's able to move. But if there was no resistance, it would not move. It's an interesting way to look at things, look at problems, look at life. So obstacles give us the meaning, the way to move forward. The problem of mass ignorance gives meaning to education. So when we want to solve the problem of mass ignorance, we provide education. The problem of ill health gives meaning to medicine. Because of ill health, we have doctors, we have nurses, we have hospitals. Of course, I think ideally we should prevent ill health as much as possible. So I veer in the sense of prevention when it comes to health. So we all have a tendency all of our life to want to get rid of problems and responsibilities. Now, when that temptation arises, remember the youth who were questioning a lonely old man. What is life's heaviest burden? He asked. And the old man said, having nothing to carry. Having nothing to carry is life's heaviest burden. So it's not always easy, but problems actually give meaning to life. It's something, a new perspective for me. I hadn't thought of problem. I would rather not have any problems. But as I'm thinking of gratitude, the reason I have gratitude is because there have been some challenges along the way that I have been able to overcome, and therefore now I'm grateful because I'm on the other side. What do you think? I'm curious to know how people feel about that. Interesting. Thank you very much. I'm fine. So that's my bit for today. And I'm really working on coming on earlier. Really working on it. Maybe I need to work a little harder. Hopefully I'll make it one of these days and be consistent. But at least I come every day. So thank you and see you. Well, technically by my time, I'll see you later today. Wherever you may be, thank you for joining. God bless you. See you soon.